Hey, what's good, Star Wars fans? Guess what? We got a new Star Wars comic today, and we're here to talk about it. I'm Campfire Rich, and we finally got Poe Dameron issue number 1. If you've been keeping up with this channel at all, you know anytime we talk about Star Wars comics, one, I'm excited, but two, the one time frame that I want to cover the most is post episode 4, right? I want anything that has to do, it leads up to The Force Awakens. Poe Dameron obviously is that. We've got a little bit from Shattered Empire dealing with his parents, but now we get him. We start out, he's flying, he's on a mission, just kind of reacclimating us to the character that he is a good pilot. Let me be honest, when I started reading it at the beginning, you kind of going back and forth, and I instantly started thinking about Luke and R2D2. Right? The way he's flying, the stuff he's saying, well, come on, R2, get this, put that fire out. Let's go over here. You know, you kind of start to build that relationship between Poe and BB-8. Anyway, we flash back to Princess Leia, or I guess General Leia Organa. It's her official title now. She gives Poe the mission that he's currently on now. And they didn't waste any time. The mission is the mission that he was on in The Force Awakens. I was so thankful for that because I'm like, okay, I'm 100% in. I wasn't exactly sure how this comic was going to go. If it was going to just be other missions with him dealing with the First Order, which I'd have been okay with. But this directly ties into The Force Awakens, so I'm in. I'm vested. Let's go. So we finally get a little bit more insight for Lor San Tekka, and that's cool because he was kind of a mystery. Like, who is this dude? Why does he know Luke? Why does he know about the Jedi? How does he know all this stuff? He's kind of like the Indiana Jones of the Star Wars universe, is what it appears. He's an explorer. I just took that as that was it. He explored different planets, different cultures, collected relics, or whatever the case may be. He's a very informative person, knows a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if he went into hiding or what exactly he did, but they kind of lost track of. People thought he was dead, and turns out that he's alive. Princess Leia's like, he should know where Luke is. I guess it's because he's familiar with systems. Even if systems are lost or files specifically taken out, he knows what's up. So she gives Poe this mission, and then he goes and he puts together the Black Squadron. And this is a squadron that we see flying with him in The Force Awakens. And one of the complaints that some people had was you wasn't really connected to the pilots, and you get introduced to them a little bit more, so you get a little bit more insight into Snap, and it looks like Lulo were some of the pilots that I can't call his last name, but it was funny because one of the other pilots was like, y'all are dinosaurs. You fought with them on Endor, and I was like, oh, that's cool. This guy's been flying for a hot minute. And then when they said Snap fought at Jakku, I stopped in the comic right then, and I started looking. I was like, wait a second, how old is this guy supposed to be? Because Jakku takes place right after, Endor, basically. If any of y'all read Lost Stars by Claudia Gray, that's the battle that takes place at the end of that book, is the Battle of Jakku. So I kept I kept on reading and found out that he was 16. So that was cool. We move over, and he comes to this giant egg. They're worshiping this egg. I don't know the Creche. I don't know how you pronounce it, man. But these people knew where Tekka was at because Tekka had stayed with them through 2 seasons or 2 cycles. I don't know how much time that is. But you get to see, Poe being him, calming everybody down, kind of being, suave and easygoing, trying to get this information, find out where this guy's at. Finds out there's a tracking device on a ship and that the First Order is coming. This was, this was just cool, man. I'm pumped up for this. You end with the First Order there. They're also trying to find Tech. I don't know why all of a sudden people know where he's at or that he's alive, but they're after him. We know that. We know they eventually catch up with him. This is going to be a series of comics leading up to, I'm assuming, the beginning of The Force Awakens. So I don't know, man. What did y'all think about Poe Dameron issue number 1? anytime I get tidbits of information about The Force Awakens, that what's taking place prior. And there was a cool part in this comic about Princess Leia says, you don't know, you grew up in an era where the Empire was already defeated. You know, you just don't understand. You know, she's kind of telling her war stories a little bit. That was a very cool comment that was made, and just kind of puts you in perspective of the mindset of some of these newer characters. So anyway, guys, in the comment section below, let me know what you thought about this comic. Do you like it? Are you excited about it? I am. Hopefully this ends up matching my Force Awakens, because this is all uncharted territory as far as I'm concerned. So let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. You can join us on our Facebook group where we talk about Star Wars and various other things. The link for that will be in the description. You can follow us on Twitter, any of that good jazz. And until next time, guys, I'm out.